Hey, this is Steven, and I'm going to show you how to carve a pumpkin in Cinema 4D. This is one of a few tutorials that are sort of companion pieces to my Spooktober Models and Projects pack. The pack includes projects that I've set up in a way that can get you customizing your own scenes very quickly. There's a link to more information on that in the description. So the cool thing about this project file is that it's set up in a way where you're going to be able to carve your own pumpkin. You're going to be able to make your own face and eyes and do whatever the hell you want with it, honestly. So I just wanted to show you how to navigate this project so you can kind of get started with that. Up here you have this null object, and inside of it, all your pumpkin guts and mechanics. So you want to navigate to this bool. And then in here, you're going to have your pumpkin and your carvings. So in this null object that says carvings, you have these two loft objects. And inside of them, you'll see that they have splines. So if we just take this out, let's do the mouth first. You can see that when it's outside of a bool, it reveals the geometry that this loft is creating from those two splines. So what lofts do is they create a piece of geometry from these flat objects. So if I take out this spline, you'll see that really what's happening is it's just kind of drawing faces between each of these points. And it's between the two of these splines. So both these splines are just a duplicate. And all I did was move them apart from each other. So when you put them inside of this, this happens. And if you move one away or close to it, it changes that geometry. So we want it to be a little long. That way it can actually cut through the thickness of this pumpkin. And you can see that inside the pumpkin, there's also space too. You can see that how that's working on the eyes right there. So let's make a new one. So I'm just gonna turn this off. Oops. Open this back up. Turn this off. Okay. Let's actually hide that altogether. And then middle mouse clicking, we could pop into these side views. And what I'm gonna do is hop into this front view. Might have to spin something around in a second, but this can at least give us the idea of the shape we're working with. I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna get our sketch tool. And sketch is gonna let you draw with a little more freedom, whereas pen will kind of end up smoothing things out a bit more. You could do it with any of these, honestly, but sketch is the one I'm gonna go with. So let's see, what are we gonna do? We're replacing the mouth, right? Let's say we just wanna make him frowning instead. Well, what you could do is draw it like this. Okay, there's our mouth. And back over here, let's see, where did this thing go? So it's hidden inside the pumpkin right now. We just wanna bring it out. And now we're just gonna click it, Control C, Control V, so that's copy and paste. So now we have two of them overlapping each other. And now I'm just gonna move one away from the other, so there's some space in between them. Now we wanna bridge these and create geometry, so I'm gonna come up here and get this loft, and take both of them, holding Control, you can click one and then click the other one, and then drag them inside the loft. So there is our new mouth shape. Now I'm just gonna minimize that. And now I could put that into the carving section again. So we have the eyes still there, right? Now let's add this loft into the carving section. So you could put it, you can hold on carvings and your little down arrow will pop up. That means it's gonna put it inside. It'll make it a child of the carvings null. So there it is, now it's inside. And you can kind of see the outline of it. It's not over where we want it right now. So clicking it and coming over here to this move, we can move it back, and now you can see it cutting into our geometry. We could raise it up a little bit. And now we have a frowning pumpkin. So have fun with that. You could do stuff to the eyes. You could do all sorts of weird stuff and kind of make something spooky, make something stupid, make something I don't know, just make something. Jesus. I want to see what you end up making with this. So shoot me a DM with a picture or email me, whatever is good for you. But make something.